Okay, guys, so if you click on today's lesson in our homepage, there is a bell ringer here. Let me know if you might have to log in with your vocabulary information, which is just your Fayette County information, to watch the video. So that's not hard to do. So just go ahead and click on the video link. And when you get to vocabulary, you may need to log in to watch that. So you're going to watch the video, and then you're going to come back here to Canvas and respond in the text box. Why is it important to know the central idea of a text? So I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to do that while I take attendance. And let me know if you can't get that video to work, and I'll just play it on my end. Okay, a couple of kids are having trouble, so I'm just going to show it on my end, okay? And you guys can respond to the question afterward. If it's working for you, just turn us down.
All right, class, I know you're ready for the weekend. Don't forget about your 5-page paper, and make sure that you express your main idea and back it up.
Listen up. Lend me an ear. The hot new thing is the main idea, supported by the details to keep it all clear. The main idea is the reason that we're all here. Yeah, come on, lend me an ear. The hot new thing is the main idea, supported by the details to keep it all clear. The main idea is the reason that we're all here. Have you ever read something and when you got to the end, you didn't get the point? Nope, you didn't understand. Well, let me break it down for the next time you read. There's gonna be 3 basic things you see: the subject, main idea, and the details. Sort of like a city, the house, the people. The subject is the broad thing that it's about. The main idea, what's that now? It's the main thing the writer wants to say. It's the central point. You get it? Okay. You can often find it in the first couple lines, but it could be anywhere. So go find it. It's supported by specific details. The facts in the sentences, be real. They should add up to make the main idea, kids. They like cheerleaders in the pyramid. Like I just read an article called Bare Facts, and it talked about how they could be brown or black, polar or grizzly or another type. They're all good hunters and they know how to fight, cause they have big claws so they can catch fish, and big sharp teeth that they eat with. And if they want to climb a tree to find something to eat, their super sharp claws are all that they need. Right? See? Now let's break it down. I mean, let's dig deeper in the article I found. What's the subject? And what would be the main idea they had there?
The bears are good hunters, that's most important.
How about the details they had to support it?
They have large teeth, paws, and claws.
That's how you know hunting is a bear's job. Listen up, lend me an ear. The hot new thing is the main idea, supported by the details to keep it all clear. The main idea is the reason that we're all here. Yeah, come on, lend me an ear. The hot new thing is the main idea, supported by the details to keep it all clear. The main idea is the reason that we're all here. I just read a story about a boy named Ben on the first day of school.
Well, what happened then?
Ben clutched his new backpack and walked in with a big smile when he saw his old friends. Tried to play it cool when he saw his old crush, but when she was close, his mind turned to mush. He liked his art teacher, that class was real fun. Ben was so worked up that he could hardly eat lunch. Now, what's the subject?
Ben's first day at school.
And what's the main idea? What's the author want to prove?
Ben's first day at school. school was exciting.
Details to back that up, where are they hiding?
When Ben saw his old friends, he was psyched. And he was nervous around the girl that he liked.
He even had a backpack that was brand new. Now I get the main idea. Can you?
All right, guys. Now, after watching that video, go back here to the bell ringer page and respond, why is it important to know the central idea of a text? And this is an opinion answer. There's no right or wrong. This is, if you say it and you can support it, then it's right. I've only had one person respond, so I need to have everyone in this room. This number should change. So in Canvas, yes, Romy, you did it. You're the only one who's done it so far. So this tells me that only one person has submitted this. So go into the assignment, 1029 bell ringer, respond, and submit. No, Connor, we're doing the whole assignment. You can't do anything until I start the Pear Deck. You're just doing this right now, the bell ringer. All right. So we have a Pear Deck that you guys are going to interact with throughout this lesson. Our statement of inquiry is the same as it's been. We are practicing critical literacy skills to understand what we read and write better. Global context, key concepts, related concepts have not changed. Communication, structure, and purpose. Our standard is understanding how central idea is reflected in a text by citing particular details. Now we're working up to writing a good paragraph. So today we're going to talk about, we're going to analyze a nonfiction text to determine central ideas. And you'll know you're successful when you can identify the claim or topic sentence of a paragraph and justify that it conveys the central idea. That you can identify the data and details that support the main idea, and that you can evaluate the effectiveness of a closing statement and be able to summarize a text. All right, so I am going to present this Pear Deck to you. You will work with it on your screen and interact with it and do things that it tells you to do. So here we go. It's going to give you, I'll give you a link in the chat. Braden, I'm not sure why you can't see my screen. Try minimizing your Zoom, and that might allow you to see it. But I'm definitely sharing my screen. You guys are going to be able to see the Pear Deck on your screen, so I don't know if you really need to see mine. I'm going to put in the chat the link you need, so if you can't see mine, you'll still be able to join the Pear Deck. Sorry, my internet is going a little slowly. All right, for those of you who can see my screen, you're going to go to joinpd.com. I'm also putting the link in the chat. So you should be able to grab that and go join our Pear Deck so that we can all work on this together. So join PD. I've got 2 of you in there. Awesome. Joinpd.com. I've got 4. I'll get started when I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 13 people in there. I've got 5. Go to the link in the chat if you want to just go straight to the Pear Deck. I need to fix my tenants. I had Jordine join us. And someone else joined. Yvonne. Braden. All right. I've got 7 people in there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I need 6 more people to get into this Pear Deck. Use the link in the chat or what's on the screen. Connor, I did give you the link a couple times. Can you not see it? Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the lesson. We only have till what, 11:45? So the link is in the chat if you're not in there yet. I only have 9 people, so obviously somebody's either not paying attention or stepped away from their computer or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and start. So you guys are gonna do some interactive things with these slides, and then I'm gonna ask you also to unmute and discuss some of this. So we're looking at how to write effective paragraphs. But before we can write effective paragraphs, we gotta look at what makes them effective. Okay, so what is a paragraph? It's a group of sentences that tells about one subject or area, one topic, one paragraph, one topic. But each sentence in the paragraph gives information about that one topic. So those are the supporting details. So you have a sentence that is your claim or your topic sentence telling us what the paragraph is going to be about, the one topic. And then other sentences are the supporting details about that topic. I gotta get this out of the way so I can see what I'm doing here. All right, so what I want to know from you right now is how confident are you in your ability to write an effective paragraph right now? You're going to drag the icon on the screen. Okay, so you're going to drag your icon to how confident you are in your ability to write an effective paragraph right now. I have 2 people who have responded. I should have 7 more little dots on this screen. So it looks like I have several people who feel confident about writing an effective paragraph. That's good to know. A couple of people not so much. So we're going to practice this. Somebody's in the middle. Kind of, okay. All right. So why do we even write paragraphs? What's the purpose? Well, we write paragraphs for 4 reasons: to describe something, to tell a story, to explain something, or to persuade. And persuading means that we're just trying to get somebody to want what we want and believe what we believe. So I might try to persuade the school board that it's time to go back to face-to-face instruction. So I might write an email or a letter trying to persuade them why I want them to do what I want them to do. If I'm explaining something, I might be explaining a lesson in writing to you guys. I might be telling a story about something that happened, or I might be describing something like the origins of Halloween, for example. So those are the reasons that we write a paragraph. All right. I want you guys to write on your screen here 2 things that you already know about writing an effective paragraph, if anything. Write 1 if you only know 1 thing. What is 1 thing that you already know about writing a paragraph that you've learned in the past? Does it allow you to type? It says I have 4 responses, but I can't see any of them. So let's just unmute and tell me if you have 1 thing that you already know about writing an effective paragraph.
I do.
Okay, go right ahead.
You indent a paragraph.
Okay, you indent the first sentence, right? That's good. What else do we know about an effective paragraph? Ooh, somebody's typing on here. I've got you.
Adding punctuation.
I couldn't hear that.
Adding punctuation.
Yep, you got to have punctuation for sure. You also need to support support okay. Okay, awesome. You got to have support for sure. Yes, you've got to have support and evidence to support what your main idea is. All right, good job, guys. So let's go. Oh, wait, here's some more. Okay, you have to have a hook, indent. Oh, come on now. This is not first grade. All right, here are the parts of a paragraph. You've got to have these parts in an effective paragraph, okay? So Yvonne says we need 5 sentences. That is a great goal to have, 100%. You're supposed to have a topic sentence or a claim, 3 supporting details, right? And a concluding sentence. That's 5 sentences. So good job, Yvonne. All right, let's talk about these 3 parts that have to be in there. These are not sentences, these are parts. First part is your claim, the position you're taking about this topic. That is your topic sentence. It's what states the main idea. It tells the reader what it's going to be about, what your paragraph is going to be about. You've got to have this. A good topic sentence does two things. It names the subject and it gives the focus or the main point. So, for example, if the subject is Egypt, the main focus might be religion, and your topic sentence would express what you're going to say about Egyptian religion. If your subject is pyramids, your focus or main point might be the architecture of pyramids. So your topic sentence would express that. It has to have a main focus and a subject. Now your data or your supporting details, this is what connects to the main idea or supports. This is your support for the main idea or the topic. So that's your data, and that should be 3 sentences. Okay, and your commentary is your closing sentence. This is where you're going to make the connection between or explain how that data supports that claim. All right, so you're summing up the paragraph's message, you're telling how it connects and why it matters. All right, so these are the 3 important pieces of a paragraph that equal 5 sentences. Topic sentence or claim, 3 supporting details, and your commentary or closing statement. All right, so let's do some practice here. So if you take a look at this example I've given you, I've highlighted the claim in yellow, the data in green, and the commentary in blue. That's how I want you guys to get this in your head, okay? Your color coding. So our claim is the ancient Egyptians believed in many different gods and goddesses, each with a role to play in maintaining peace and harmony across the land. All right, so what is the subject and the main focus of that claim? What's the subject? Just, you have to unmute and tell me. What's the subject of that? Or you can put it in the chat. It's not religion. What is the subject? The subject is ancient Egyptians. What is the focus about ancient Egyptians? What's the main thing we're going to talk about in this paragraph about ancient Egyptians? Good. Gods and goddesses. Okay. The belief in different gods and goddesses. All right. So that's our focus. Now we've got some data here. Some gods and goddesses took part in creation. That's one piece of data to support that they believed in these different religions or these different gods and goddesses. Other gods and goddesses brought the flood every year. Second piece of data. Some offered protection and some took care of people after they died. It's a couple more pieces of data. Egyptians had local gods who represented towns and minor gods who represented plants and animals. We've got 3 pieces of data in there in 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences. Okay, that's well done. Didn't take that much. Now, one thing I want you to notice here. I think you guys have always learned that your concluding sentence restates the topic sentence. I don't want you guys to do that. What I want you to do is have your commentary be the explanation that connects your data to your claim. And I want it to be where you tell why this matters. Why is this important? So let's look at this claim. The ancient Egyptians believed that it was important to recognize and worship these gods and goddesses so that life continued smoothly. Now, look at this claim. It does not, in the exact same words, repeat this claim. Claim said they believed in many gods and that those gods played a role in maintaining peace and harmony. So when down here, after we discuss the data, after they gave us the data, they say the Egyptians believed it was important to recognize and worship those gods. That's different words. It shows why this matters so that life continued smoothly, okay? Which is another way to say to maintain peace and harmony. So it's not using the same, and you're not just restating that topic sentence. Yes, Micah, I'm screen sharing. If you can't see it, try minimizing your screen. Okay, minimize with your little square. That's, yeah, you should be able to see my screen. But you should also be able to see this on your Pear Deck. All right, next slide. So here you guys are going to write a response. All right, you're going to write a response here. Think of a good topic sentence for this set of details. Okay, so what is, you're looking to state the main idea of this paragraph, and we have these details. The penguin moms lay an egg and afterward leave for 2 months to get food. Penguin dads incubate the egg until it hatches. Both parents take turns caring for the chick and feeding in the sea. Once the egg hatches, the baby penguin stays sheltered in the mother's pouch while the father brings food. So we have all these details. What is a good topic sentence or claim that states the main idea of this paragraph? So go ahead and write your response. And we're going to look at them right here while you guys are writing. I have 3 people typing. Here's a big hint. You're not going to say the main idea is. That's not what you're going to say. You're looking for a topic sentence that starts this paragraph. Do you see, look at this example. Does it say the main idea is the ancient Egyptians believed in many different gods? No, you just start your paragraph with a topic sentence about what this paragraph, about what is this about? Don't say the main idea is. I'm not asking you to tell me the main idea. I'm asking you to write a topic sentence to start this paragraph about penguins caring for their young. So what is a good topic sentence? Whoever's saying something about both parent penguins, that's a great start. It is about, this paragraph is about parent penguins doing something, right? That's the main idea here. What are the parent penguins doing? There, all right, excellent. You guys are catching on here. This right here, this one that says the penguin mom lays eggs, that's a detail. That's not a topic sentence. That's a detail. So a topic sentence is going to encompass all the information into one sentence that tells us what the paragraph is going to be about. Remember, topic sentence, if we go back and look at the elements of a good paragraph right here, you're writing a topic sentence that states the main idea, tells the reader what the paragraph is going to be about, names the subject and the main focus. So that's what you're doing with these details. about the Penguins? This one is really good. Both parent penguins take care of their kids. Yep, that is a great topic sentence that tells us what it's going to be about. The focus is on taking care of their kids. The subject is parent penguins. Good job on that. Yep, you guys are catching on here. Yep. Good. Excellent. You guys got it. So, excellent topic sentences. So, what I want you to do now, here are some sentences, some examples, student samples of good topic sentences. So I want you to drag your, circle the one that you like the best as these are not from your class, but I want you to circle the one that you like the best as a way to start that paragraph. They're all good. I'm just getting your opinion on which one you think is the best way to start that paragraph. So you're just circling. I've got a mother and father. Ooh, 2 for mother and father penguins. I like that one too. Mother and father both take care of their young. Good. They're all good answers. I just, some of us have preferences. I was just interested in what your preferences are. All right, good job on that. All right, so here we're going to practice details, paragraph details. So let's say I write a topic sentence that says, Kentucky has been discussing the idea of extending the school year from May to June, but this is not a good idea. That is my position. This is my claim. I'm saying I don't want this to happen. All right, so this would be a persuasive paragraph. I'm trying to persuade the school board not to let this happen. So my topic sentence is, the subject is Kentucky has been discussing the idea of extending the school year, and the focus of it is it's not a good idea. So what are some details you would expect to see in this paragraph? I think this one right here, you can write your responses. What are some, or what is one detail? You guys just give one detail you might expect to see in this paragraph. Remember what the focus is here. It's not a good idea. So what is a detail sentence you might expect to find in this paragraph? Detail expressing why it's not a good idea to extend the school year. The idea about school is not a sentence supporting that topic sentence. Can somebody, well, just give me a general idea about a detail that might be in here. You don't have to write the sentence. Just what might we say to support why it's not a good idea? Why isn't it a good idea? Does anybody have an opinion about that? If somebody said to you, oh, we're going to keep you guys in school until June, what would your reaction be? You probably would not be thrilled, right? But why? Why would you be mad? That is a reason that we could put in here. Connor, why would you be mad if we had to stay in school longer? Specifically. What about we could say teachers and kids need more time away from school, not less. How about that? That would be a good supporting detail. Teachers and kids need more time away from school, not less. We could even add to recover from a busy school year. We could say that. But here are some details we might expect to see in this paragraph. I can get this out of the way. Okay, we might expect to see reasons why Kentucky wants to extend the school year. They may have reasons like Kentucky wants to extend the school year so students do not lose any knowledge they gained from the year. And then what a detail to respond to that could be, this is a bad idea because students need time to process the information they learned in order to rejuvenate for the next year. Something like that. Totally made that up. But it's just an example of a reason why it's a bad idea. All right, so we are going to wrap this up with you guys thinking of a closing statement. This one's going to take you a little bit longer. All right, thinking of a closing statement for this paragraph. So we've got a claim and we have data. So you're going to write your closing statement is going to be your commentary that connects the data to the claim. So here's our claim. Egypt is most famous for its pyramids. Okay, most famous. Egypt is the subject. Famous for pyramids is the focus. Pyramids were tombs for pharaohs, supporting detail. There are over 100 pyramids in Egypt, but the most popular and well-known pyramids are the pyramids of Giza, located in Cairo. Another piece of data. To complete the pyramids, workers hauled and lifted millions of limestone blocks that weighed an average of 2.5 tons each. Another piece of data. They didn't have iron tools or wheeled vehicles when the pyramids were built. More data. Workers carried each stone by hand, pulled them on sleds, and lifted them up mud ramps to be placed on the slowly rising structure. Okay, so this is our claim and our data. I want you guys to write a response. I'll leave the screen up here. I want you to write a closing statement that ties that data to the claim. And also, you want to remind the reader about what the topic is. You want to tell why all of this works together to support that claim. Okay, so Egypt is most famous for its pyramids. Your conclusion is going to tie that data to the claim. So I'll let you practice with that for a few minutes, and then I'm going to show you some really good responses. And I'll leave that here for now. All right, we have 2 minutes left. So you can finish that. I want to show you some really good answers, and I want you to drag your icon to the one that you like the best. All right. Egyptian pyramids have been standing for centuries and will continue to stand for people to see. That's a good concluding sentence. It's not necessarily just restating the topic sentence, but it's tying it all together. Pyramids are architectural masterpieces that have made Egypt a famous tourist destination. That ties back to the claim. It also adds in that piece about the architecture that was part of the details. Hopefully, scientists will figure out someday how Egyptians built these ancient structures. So drag your icon to the one that you like the best as a way to wrap that paragraph up. All right, let's talk about your homework. This is an easy and fun little activity. So when you're on the first page, if you click next, it's going to take you to what your asynchronous work is for this afternoon. It's a Google slide. It has several sentences and boxes that you can drag and drop. So to practice what we talked about with a claim or a topic sentence and supporting detail sentences and a concluding sentence, you're going to drag those sentence strips around on the Google slide. And when you have them in the correct order, you're going to submit the assignment right here. Shouldn't take you a couple minutes. It's just to show me that you understand the order in which this paragraph should be built. Okay? Any questions about that before I end our class Zoom? All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. I'll have office hours if you need me. Otherwise, I'll see you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.